What?
Sound is working there.
What is up, guys? What is up, guys?
Friday.
It's Friday. It's even working. Refresh.
It's gone so quick this week.
It has gone.
Every week's
Quick
been
giddy
going,
doo.
been going quick every week. Preview Friday. Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo.
Any new anime fans here? Anyone? As on 56 people.
Hold on.
Hopefully we have a lot of new anime fans and members in here tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can have our second anime statue
That should come in.
to be shown to you guys tonight.
Indeed. What is up, Brendan? Thanks for joining us. We have Jessica in the house. What is going on? How you doing, Tobias? How many times have you now watched that Guts video? What is up, Levince? How's it going? Can you now see us? What is up? We have Sav Cantus at the beginning of the show.
Really?
And what I should say is, it takes no more than a second for me to transform into my Friday voice. What is up, Greg? Thanks for joining us. We have David and
Hey,
Nazir in the house. What is going on? I think your sister joined us. What is going on? Howard V. I see you got yourself you're getting something soon, I believe. King of Red Lions, I believe. What is up? Olivia Jones. Bonjour. Ça va bien? How's it going in France? What is up, Chandler Barter? How's it going? Tobias has now said he's watched it 15 times. What is up, Michael Lai? How's it going? The weather isn't too shitty today in Hong Kong. What is up, Becca?
Yeah.
What is up, Yamil? We have Travis and Carlos in the house. What is up, Brian? How's it going? We've got Philippe in the house. Steven's in the house. Morning to you too, my friend. Michael Aragon. We got Alex Moose. What is up? You're absolutely right. We've been waiting to have you join the party so we could get the party started. What is up, Hector? Hey, Mr. Savage. What is going on? We have a Kevin Bookbinder in the house. Are you looking forward to... do you have anything coming up? I think you got Lucky Cup Mario, haven't you, Kevin? What is up, Vala? How is it going? Oh, he's based over in France, and they are loving my French accent.
Oh, I don't get that on my screen.
Really? Kevin Bookbinder is looking forward to his Lucky Cat Mario and King of Red Lions. Very nice. What is up, Austin Reynolds? We had an epiphany this week. Chocks A goes, huh? Is Austin and Steven brothers?
Bros?
What?
Are they bros?
We had an epiphany moment.
Yep.
What is going on, Austin? We have Mr. Bucky Barnes in the house. What is up, Mr. Windish? Ooh la la, says Levis. Guten Tag to Becca. Indeed,
Olivia.
the Red Bull.
Is back.
Boom!
Good. It's good to be back.
It's a big smile on Chuckles' face today. How is everybody doing today? What time is it where you guys are and where are you located? We love to see that this show attracts people from all over the world.
All over the world.
It just highlights.
Hopefully we have a lot of Indians watching tonight. We've been
What is up, Matthew? It seems the stream is working for others. Check, maybe refresh it, see what is going on.
Don't worry, Matthew. Make sure your stream is working because we will be announcing the Spyro numbers. Have you done that?
Shit, no, I haven't. I will be doing them live.
Because you reminded yourself,
Yeah.
oh shit, I got to do it tonight. And he went to the toilet. And he came back and he's totally mind blanked.
I was having a particularly strong
Yeah.
game of Clash Royale and I was focusing on that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Indeed. 7 a.m. in Cali. We have 10 a.m. for Greg. Must be over on the east side.
10 a.m. for Jamie as well.
Carlos is in Texas and Carlos is saying it is 9 for him.
Carlos?
Becca's not gone to the gym today. She
skipped gym again.
She has skipped. No, she says her friends are lazy, so maybe she needs to go with her mates. What is up, Austin? He is He says it's been a boring day so far.
For who?
For Austin Reynolds.
Why? We've been constantly getting statues. It's pretty much statues this week.
Maybe it's only because he's just woken up, and therefore it's been a boring day so far. Hopefully, it becomes more interesting. Announcing them in the Friday Q&A voice. What is up, Gene? How's it going? 3 p.m. in Ireland. Hey, Mr. Savage, who's gonna win? McGregor or Mayweather? Ryan Troutman, way too early for this. Richard Price enjoying the 3 p.m. afternoon in Wales. What is up, Jordan? How's it going? Chris Medirios, 10 a.m. in Toronto. Michael Lai, I know what time it is. In Hong Kong. What is up, Lynn? What is up, Eric? What is up, Kevin? Thank you for joining us. And what is up? Derek in the house. Nicole. 10 a.m. in Puerto Rico.
Someone's been busy all week.
Yeah.
Breath of Fire.
Been rallying the fans of Breath of Fire. We see what you do, Nicole. Whether or not Breath of Wild, ultimately the TT is successful, you can certainly... Breath of Fire is...
Breath of Wild.
Sorry, Breath of Fire, ultimately is successful or not, you can stand proud that you've been rallying the fans and doing your part. Fantastic job.
Yeah.
We see what happens outside the club as well, so,
Just saw
great
that
job
post
on
you made within the Breath of Fire club.
Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Savage is going for Mayweather.
Really?
We said, but don't tell anybody about that.
Don't tell anybody. It feels like everyone knows now.
Indeed. So you've got Becca. I've seen that Becca is also a fan of Breath of Fire, hoping that the TT swings away. I haven't seen the TTs recently, but of course we will review that
Who else
later
there was
today.
another one as well. There's like mainly three. There was mainly three ladies
Yeah,
pushing for Breath of Fire.
Siobhan, Nicole,
Yeah.
and Becca.
All right.
Siobhan is the one spelled with a B.
B.
Siobhah.
S-I-B. All right. Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
how you pronounce it, Siobhan.
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 Christine in Tokyo. Oh.
What is up, Christine? Konnichiwa.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
It's not the morning. Konbanwa.
Yeah, konbanwa.
Sean Spell, we are going to be reviewing that Yu-Gi-Oh poll because that is pretty crazy.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
What is up, Celine? How is Lucy doing? And how is Wesley?
Jessica. Glad that there's people who helped and support. Some games don't have that support from pages.
Indeed. Hey, Austin, you've been mad supporting Samurai Jack. We have absolutely noticed that. You've been doing a great job of reminding people that there is that Indeed poll, and it's
bumping,
gone from...
Bumping every 3 hours.
Well, hey, you can never be too overzealous, man. See if you can also attract people outside the club as well, to see if you can bring them in.
Yes.
To spam the Cartoon
Always
Network dudes
important
as well,
to go outside the club.
Yeah.
And bring them in.
Yeah, absolutely. What is up, Royston? Thanks for joining. We have Nick Clonarius. Do we have any Friday Q&A with Chocks A virgins in the house? Let me know if it is your first live stream. Let me know in the comments. Let us also know if you don't realize there is also a collectors club that you should be a member of. You should check that out. Indeed. Christine says konbanwa. Konbanwa. What is up, Kyle Minato? How is it going? You're very welcome. We are here every Friday. We're not going anywhere. Cool. Today, it is Friday Q&A, and it is the 11th of August, 2017. It is Friday Q&A with Chocks A, number 32. And that is more than half a year's worth of TTs. Sorry, no, not TTs. It's been more than a year of TTs, but over half a year of Friday Q&As. And it's like this routine now. But it's amazingly that because we're doing this every Friday, is you can almost like, you know, we done it for 32, right?
Right.
It almost feels like it's sort of like the goalpost between, not goalpost, like the sort of the measuring yardsticks between a week. And I feel like we did this Q&A like yesterday.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well,
Time's gone so quickly.
I don't even like bother the number, as in like I'm not saying like forget the number, but it's like that number is just it just keeps adding. I just add a digit every week and then.
Sure. But what I mean is it's like a yardstick. Hey, it's been a week, and then oh look, it's another week because we had to do another thing. But I feel like we only did this last week. Like we did this like really recently, but it was a whole week ago. But I don't feel like
because there's so many stuff going on like every day.
It's absolutely right. There never seems to be enough days in the week, especially when we have deadlines to get, and we never seem to.
It's like
get them done.
Sitting on the other side of the fence, everyone's going, "Oh man, waited so long for this statue to arrive." But for us, it's like not enough time to get the statue out.
Of course.
Yeah, and to actually like continuing on this week, everyone starting to get their Tekken Kings, King of Red Lines, and actually seeing a few Lucky Cat Marios out there as well. You know, it's really nice. I mean, those that are saying, "Oh yeah, I got my final payment taken out on the 9th and the 10th," and it seems like a lot of people have been posting saying they've got their tracking, and a few more King of Red Lines coming out next week.
Absolutely. Lisa Wyckoff, each week we are closer to midnight. Indeed, and that's the point.
What happened?
Because it wasn't refreshing, so I've had to like hit refresh.
All right, okay.
Because you're still on Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stupid.
Which is why I've had to.
You have to refresh it.
Yeah. When I do that, that's what happens. Indeed. So it's a bit annoying. What is up, Law? How's it going, Matthew? How have you been this week? I feel like it's still not moving properly. 1 second, guys. I'm just checking for the comments. I'm not.
Your comments are not moving?
No. You know, sometimes it works smooth as butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it moving?
It is moving. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, I don't know if it's moving. See if that just right. Like test. That works.
That works.
But let's see if that something else comes in.
I see Joseph Griggs in the house. Jordan.
We got Griggsy in the house. I'm Joey. How's it going, Joey? Any new videos for us to see?
Is it worth buying a First for Figures statue?
Indeed.
His series. Is it worth buying?
Oh, so you're not going either?
I don't know. I've stopped at Billy.
Yeah, which is here, but I don't
Billy
feel
says,
like it's
"Good
gone off
morning."
the test.
Jordan says, "Still
this
wanting
is
the Red
ridiculous.
Bull." Jordan with his unboxing this week.
Is no nice.
Nothing's moving.
No nice. 101.
104.
Boom. 3 lucky winners to be chosen at random.
106.
107. 109. Jesus.
I've got Ryan now, and always worth, never think about it. The message. Just refreshed it.
Okay, let me see.
But it's still not. It's nice. It's
my 100% CPU. What is that? OBS, Chrome. Something's
what?
Just seeing what is it that's possibly killing this.
What is it? Let me go into the Collectors Club and watch the video from there. Look at that. Oh wow, 29,042 members.
We hit the 29k. Cool. Right, guys.
And I just added a Jonathan Cappy from New Zealand.
Hey, that's cool. You got John. I feel like every time I have to like hit refresh, otherwise it's not coming in.
This is like
super old, yeah.
I mean, the Collectors Club, and those messages is way back. It goes to Nick. Any news on Dracula? Jessica, cough cough. Phoenix Wright, cough cough.
Have you got a smoker's cough there, Jessica?
I'm gonna go back to the main page and watch the video. It seems like the messages there are more up to date.
Yeah. So if it doesn't quite. Let's see whether or not this...
Is everyone typing any messages?
Just, guys, can you just test type something?
Hello, guys. Hello, guys.
That's ridiculous. It's not working, is it? Nope.
Someone from Puerto Rico, from Nicole. Olivia Jones says, I had to refresh to see the comments. Levin said, shared. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, no, it's something's happening. It's slightly... But it's moving now.
Becca goes, share the stream, guys and girls.
Seems to be working. Okay, no, it's moving now.
But
Just
just
when
saw
I've made it
something move
full
on yours,
screen... Now that you made it full screen, I have to, like...
But mine hasn't been full screen, though. So
basically-
do I have to go to full screen and come back out of full screen? Is that what you're trying to say?
I
No.
have to change mine over to account for the movement of it. Okay, if I just do this. Just do this for now. I'll just do this for now. Alright, cool. Let's hopefully that works. We'll just leave that for that. What is up, Mike? Okay, right, cool. Inception, indeed. Alright, it is time to kick off. If I can just get...
Kick off. You remember that game?
No.
It's
What's
a
that?
football game. Kick off.
Any good?
Yeah, it was good. Back then it was like Kick Off or Sensible World of Soccer.
Sensible Soccer. That's
Yeah, Sensible
that was
Soccer.
by Sensible Software.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. It is time to do a week in review. All that good stuff. Let us get cracking on. We have, obviously, the main man of the hour. The spotlight is going to be on Mugen from Samurai Champloo. Let us know in the comments if you've seen the anime, if you're excited about seeing Mugen. It will be his time to shine. We look forward to showing you him in his entirety. There will be, after this stream finishes, we'll be dropping a 47 odd minute documentary about the making of Mugen.
Yep.
You'll be able to see that on our YouTube channel or on Facebook. We'll be posting that appropriately. And of course, Preview Friday means it's pre-order Tuesday come Tuesday. So we will be back at it again on Tuesday for the launch
and just
of Mugen.
Right, and just something to add, guys. I mean, tonight we're going to go through some of the specs that you guys want to know. Obviously, in the documentary, you'll know everything about the measurements, the weights, the makings, the shout-outs, the Q&As that you guys posted in the club.
Hey, Siobhan, you can see the entire anime on YouTube. Like, very easily. It's on YouTube.
And then tonight we'll be also announcing the pricing, pretty much everything before pre-order Tuesday. So tonight everything will be on YouTube, on the main Facebook page, in the Collectors Club as well, and the website will be updated as well. After the stream, we'll make the website live. You can't pre-order anything, but there will be a countdown timer.
Boom.
So make sure you guys, whether you're interested in the exclusive version or regular version, you can actually bookmark that.
Yeah.
So it'll be counting down like 3 to 4 days time.
26 episodes.
And then you can also sign into your account and use that refer a friend URL link, and you can actually share the information out as well ahead of time. So
that's right.
If people purchase an order through using your link and it's successfully completed, then obviously you get extra reward points.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
And in the product description, well, you'll have to think about that. What you're going to say? But
I know what
in
I
the
was gonna say
product description, in the product description page, all the information will be there: weights, measurements, when it's going to be released, and make sure you click on the other tabs as well, which will tell you the flexi payment plans as well. So all that information will be there. Make sure you read the information in the product description page. Just keep scrolling down the page.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really simple.
Okay, just to say, Mugen is the first of a new line, so low numbers are up for grabs.
Indeed.
So yeah, we'll just make sure you're there on Tuesday if you're interested in collecting the Samurai Champloo line. Boom! That is the week in review. Starting off, we are going to do not start off with the Spyro X numbers, please.
Oh, I did put a question mark.
Right, why don't you?
Can you see it? Yeah.
Why don't you
What?
talk about something?
This is your section, mate.
Okay, well, I'll look it up during the TT then. That's when I'll look up the numbers.
Alright, you look at the numbers of the TT, yeah.
cool.
Alright, yeah.
So we're gonna kick it off with this week's sneak peeks and sort of production side of things. I did a teaser picture of the dragon egg, which will be part of the overall diorama of a dragon egg from Spyro and sparks on the top and little orbs on the side. The work on that is sort of basically started. I'm not rushing it too far because I know we want to don't want to hit it all at once. We've got the crystal dragon statue, obviously the next in the classic range of Spyro. So I've got it sort of started. I've conceptualized it. When our artists are working and they have a bit of a gap, they can work on doing the dragon egg and the sparks, that diorama. So that is something that is sort of percolating very slowly in the background, just to sort of make sure it sort of starts kicking off.
Because that that thread had sparked an interesting topic, saying what kind of egg we're using, because Spyro 1 to 3 had different shapes of eggs. What about the gems?
Yeah.
And obviously the what else was around the edge? They had the gems, the orbs. Sorry,
orbs,
because each different game had different sizes. So there was kind of a back and forth topic whether we choose items from different games, bung them all together, or would it be specifically from the classic first game, because obviously Sparks was introduced then from the first game.
Right,
yeah.
But the Dragon Egg is a different version, right? And it's almost like it's like a general companion piece to the entire classic Spyro range. So that's why you have different pieces from different parts of the different games from the original trilogy. I think it works out all right. Okay, then let's talk a little bit about Darksiders. So I've been legit surprised at how War did from a forgotten TT to what seems to be probably our number one TT in terms of actual votes, which is amazing. And
it got there quick.
But it kind of like was stealthily done, and it sort of like out of nowhere went past the three, went from no's to yeses, then from yeses to absolutely's, etc., etc. So then I ran a sort of poll about death to see whether or not people were interested in actually getting death as well. Now, when it comes to death, one of the things that had come up, and that's hovering around about 350 or something like that. So I really want to see that to go higher, similar to the sort of levels of War. And the reason is because I do not want to be looking at one and done licenses anymore. Not that it's anymore, but you know what I mean. As in, we want to try the best way to find a license that has legs. Now, with that in mind, when it comes to War, there was a question about whether or not they should be on their steed.
Yeah, there was that back and forth saying, I want them, on the horses, and like some people prefer not to, because it would be extremely expensive.
Right.
Yeah. Or why not have them all together, etc., etc. So,
right.
Yeah, it was quite a chitty chatty topic. Damn, it's like all the messages suddenly working.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like
it's coming in now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming like 62 other people joined in one go.
So in terms of the Darksiders poll for death, let's get those numbers up higher. But then the question comes to whether or not to have their steed, their horse or not. They are indeed the four horsemen of the apocalypse. If we are going to go, the question that needs to be answered is, originally I was thinking of having them standalone to be cheaper. If you want to have it with a horse, it basically pushes up a band of pricing. So that's the sort of thing that we have to look into. We're talking sort of Link on Epona sort of size.
Right.
Which is going to really dramatically push up the price than if it was just a single 1/6 scale, which was the one that was leading the poll. So that was quite interesting. So I have to be running some more polls on that once I see Death gets enough interest in that. So we'll look into that a bit more closely. Is it working for you? It's not really working for me again.
Kind of, yeah. Well, Tiago Pinto says horse, please. Alessio Bucci's just joined.
He says we need the horsemen in their horses. Okay. I don't see has horse, please. What is up, Papa Davis? Thank you very much for joining us. Adrian Davis is in the house.
I don't even see your dad joining.
Yeah. It's really kind of...
Yeah, but not here.
It's quite temperamental.
Yes.
Indeed. So that is indeed for the dark side as well.
And then, like, for example, Becca goes, I'll take war with horse and without horse, as long as I get him.
Right.
Heart shape.
Yes, Giovanni, I will look into that. If I see that Death does well enough, I will rerun it.
Yeah, you could rerun a few different posts.
I will run one without horse, etc., etc. Yeah. Dad, are you in Iceland at the moment? Oh no, he's just come back. No, he's back from Iceland. They'd just been on a cruise to Iceland.
All right, how was it?
He says, unfortunately, F4F is not well known in Iceland or the Faroe Islands.
You're not doing your job right.
Adrian, I hope you promoted us, Papa Davis.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on for the rest of the week, we had some videos from production. We had the diamond back of Crash Bandicoot from the PVC. Yeah. We had that. You can see that you start off with the diamond shape and then you diffuse it to make it a little bit more natural, so you don't get those hard shapes of the lines of the diamond. Then we did the Crash Day 1 signature cards, and you would have seen we had signed
Kanako
4
joined as well?
of them. Where?
I don't know.
I haven't seen her.
Vincent
Oh yeah, Kanako Mori joined.
No,
what is up, Chags?
I
see she's on it. Is Harvey watching this? Let me know in the comments if Harvey is watching this, because he was threatening to say that, Mummy, I want to watch the live stream. I don't have Japanese school tomorrow. Oh, right. They're all on holiday.
Really?
Yeah.
That means you have to wake up early tomorrow.
No, I do, because I got to take my mother-in-law to the airport.
Switch.
Indeed. So, in terms of...
Hey, Ali Ahmed, yes, you should watch Samurai Champloo.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it now. We'll wait. We'll pause the live stream until you finish watching. Let us know what you think of it. Yeah, Ryan is saying they are having a holiday until, like, Knacko said, it's like a week. Yeah. Forget about any comments back until, like, Thursday. I'm like...
Who?
Because I want to submit, like...
Oh, who said we're down on holiday? Yeah. Japan's on holiday.
Yeah, Knacko was saying, like, you can be forgetting about...
Until Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
The hell?
Exactly.
They're back on... The Japanese, like, back on work on Tuesday.
Knacko said you'll be very lucky, mate. Maybe government officials or something like that, but most companies aren't like that. Yeah. Absolutely, Austin Reynolds through the... So we're going back to the day one cards for the Crash PVC.
I'm guessing this is Harvey. That's typing. That's shouting, hello!
Hi, Harvey. How's it going? How on earth did you manage to let Mummy to get Mummy to allow you to stay up so late? That is bloody cheeky. And if you look at the comments, Harvey, you can see Adrian Davis in there. That is Agong. And he's also watching the live stream. Indeedy. So in terms of the Crash Day 1 edition cards, signed the all in silver, apart from 4 lucky ones that are signed in gold, meaning, and it has there against 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4, 4 out of 4.
4 out of 4.
When that is like a random card that allows you to redeem 1,000 reward points. If you are to be a lucky one that actually opens up and gets it. And of course, I did a hashtag F4F things. Threw that all up in the air. Next up is going to be SIF Day 1 cards or 0 hour cards, you best believe.
Right, yeah.
So in terms of those sort of videos, you can expect more of them coming in the future. Hold on.
What's up?
They're not moving again.
They're not moving again?
No. Is it moving for you?
No, you're right. Oh.
See if it's working.
Hello.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. Okay. Then. Okay. So what is next? We did the.
You actually did. You posted quite a lot of SIF production videos.
SIF production
four
videos.
different posts.
Four of them. Four
Yeah.
video stuff. One was on the base. One was of the legs. One was painting the teeth.
Yeah.
One was.
Smoothing his. Like. Smoothing.
Yeah, just right at the very
Just
beginning in the
smoothing it,
whites.
yeah.
You know, there is no shortcuts.
Yeah.
It's all very, very manual. There's nothing that you can really shortcut on that. So, you know, that is the reason why these things take a long time in production, whereas PVC, you can bust out an incredible amount in a short period of time. We have the confirmation of Bowser Blind pre-orders. Now, I don't want to talk too much about that just yet, in case we have people talking about it, asking about it in the Q&A. If
Yeah.
it's not covered in that, we will discuss it later on today.
Yep.
Also posted a picture of Bowser's mouth. You can sort of, we call it the blind pre-order, but it's kind of like semi-blind.
Yeah.
You kind of seen quite a lot of it already.
Yep.
We had One Punch Man Saitama in the house, Chocks.
Yes. So the sample came in the office.
I strongly recommend if
Yeah.
you try to drink, take off the cap.
I'll pretend I didn't see that. Yeah. So yeah, the Saitama sample came into the office. Unboxed it. Yeah. So.
Look like a right numpty.
God, this stream frozen again. Yeah. So yeah. Saitama came to the office, looking very sweet, nice packaging.
You see this one? Can you see this comment over here? We might want to read that one. It says here. It says here.
From who?
Hi Chocks, can you give me and my girlfriend Louise a double thumbs up to say hello to Martin John Palmer, as she's missing out today and not seeing you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Louise.
Boom.
Boom.
Check it out.
Right. Yeah. So
Maria Spin in the house. What is up?
did a quick check of Saitama. It's looking very good, very nice and tidy. Quite a solid piece, and hopefully that's been updated in the calendar, so it should be around. Let me double check. It should be around.
Has Sunny updated the website?
I'm just double checking. I'm not sure. I don't think he's updated the calendar with regards to One Punch Man.
Maybe because it's not on the boat yet.
Oh yeah, today. Yeah, he updated it. So yeah, definitely September.
9th of August. Cool. You can see when he updated it.
Yeah. So yeah, it should arriving in the US warehouse around September, EU again in September, and then Canada October. So yeah, so not long to go, and hopefully it'll be making some noises in the anime scene.
We're pushing
Yeah.
it's been like constipated for about 3 months. There's not been any new product going out in the marketplace.
Yeah.
Now we're finally getting back into the rhythm of actually having more stuff going out there. Obviously,
Yeah.
we talk about King of Red Lions and all that sort of stuff, and King. Lucky Cat Mario a little bit later
Yeah.
on. Cool. And other things, we had some Zero stuff going on. We get that asked quite often, what's going on with Zero, etc. Well, we want to show you more what's going on. You can see we're at the painting stage.
Yep.
I did a picture of the sort of parts, the guy painting it, also
all laid out.
All laid out.
That's with the new head sculpt, right?
That's with the new head sculpt,
With the
yeah.
one with the
That's right.
without the open mouth.
Without the sort of no, it wasn't open. It was
All right.
without the e mouth.
Okay.
And then but what else was it?
You made another post.
Yes, and that was the lava base, and that was unpainted. It was just testing the LEDs to make sure it has that sort of moving feeling and changing from yellows to reds to yellows to whites. It's sort of putting it all together. Once you add in the red sort of translucent colors, it's going to bring it out that kind of lava effect. And you have to have the red with bit of blacks in it to sort of give it that kind of lava feeling. George Molina is on the One Punch Man waitlist. Hopefully your order gets converted. We also did the Spyro, the Legend of Spyro, not the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Spyro Teen Spyro poll
Yep.
hit its target of 450. So congrats to those that have been looking forward to that.
I think it was like all the polls, right? Like all the polls. with regards to
But we're talking
Spyro.
about The Legend of Zelda
Right.
first, yeah? All the polls. You want to be talking about Skylanders one?
But they're all the polls minus that one, yeah.
And that was, great. So because of that, I got working or started the beginnings of the work for Cinder, and I put a picture of that in the club. Make sure you check it out if you are a Cinder fan. Just to show the eyes and show the work has started on that. And a shout out to Jordan on that one. Jordan Ryman, he has been rallying people for that. Of course, it's a group effort as well, but of course, I've sort of seen, you definitely see certain franchises having certain
Members.
like role, like you almost say like rallying person, the
Yeah.
rallying cry. So what do we have? Austin Paul for Samurai Jack. You've got Nicole, you've got Becca, and you've got Siobhan pushing for Breath of Fire.
Yeah.
We had Colton Myers for Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
Who? Yeah, right. And obviously we said Jordan was pushing hard for The Legend of Spyro, and I think it's Alison Scott is not in the slightest bit discouraged because she keeps rallying for the Skylander Spyro, and I wish you the best of luck.
There's this weird thing on every Monday as well. Someone keeps rallying for this polar bear, and
I know about the polar bear and the emu, but they're talking about something else. A banjo. I just know Kanjo. We obviously know Kanjo Bazooie, which we have a license with Nat Geo on.
National Geographic.
Or as we say in the office, NG. Yeah. So there are definitely people rallying for certain things, which is cool, which is very cool. Niels is pushing for Earthworm Jim. Keep rallying.
Dirtworm Tim.
Now, what I will say is, guys, when you rally
Dirtworm Im.
when you rally the TTs, there is a certain amount of finite resources that we have here at F4F, and once we look at the TT results, we focus on the priority list amongst the TTs. So it's not just good enough that it hits 250 yeses, 350 yeses, 450 yeses.
Yeah.
It's also got to come to the top in terms of where they are amongst others as well. In order for us to say, hey, we're going to sit down, we're going to try and get one on the TTs. The first thing we're going to do is look at the first one on the top of the list.
Yeah.
So just bear that in mind as well, guys. Keep fighting. We also had a Guts video. So those that are Berserk fans, you would have seen that we've sent Chris to China most of this week, and he's been a trooper, sort of coming back, working with the painters side by side, reporting back to HQ, and sort of showing us how things are going. Change this, change that, make this like this, make like that. And we're sort of coming along nicely, certainly for Bowser. Certainly he's been working on for Guts. We've been working on the exclusive version of Snake. So lots of different things that we've been working on. And so he's been a real trooper doing that. And he brought back... There's only so much you can tell from a picture. You have to see it in the flesh. Certainly some of the sort of camera phones, they're not so wonderful. So when he brought back Guts, some of the issues that I had, like, oh, the eye isn't the right color, or this sort of stuff. Actually, when I saw it in the flesh, it was okay. And of course, what happens when I have two random heads in my hand? Well, you're gonna get the Guts video, and of course we had Guts versus Guts. If you haven't seen it, or you've only seen it half a dozen times, keep on watching it, because it never gets old. I've seen it, I don't know, hundreds of times. And if it wasn't clear, there was I actually did hit their heads together by accident, and left Guts won. Indeedy. So that was something else that we showed about that. Then we also did, Spyro. Keeping with Spyro, as you said as well, Ripto, Hunter all hit 450 plus, which is great news for classic Spyro fans.
PVC's gone over 1,000.
PVC's gone over 1,000,
Awesome.
and I did hit up Activision to say, what is up? When I first hit them up, it was something like 450 or 500 people were looking at the PVC line. And I said, look, we're almost at 1,000. This was like last week.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no news just yet. We will keep pushing for that, because the first thing we would do if we were to do a PVC and get the license for Spyro would be the Gateway to Glimmer, or Ripto's Rage version from the not Gateway to Glimmer. It will be the Ripto's Rage cover where he has the 1 foot up and his head is turning. Would be that. Yeah. So in terms of Bud is asking the question about Persona. I know you have an opinion on that as well.
Saw the post. Yeah, people were saying, "Hey, how about Persona 5 for a TT?" I said, "Yeah, sure. I mean, we could add that to the list, because obviously there was a TT before for the Persona 4 Arena, the fighting game. So it's kind of it's pretty much different, because one of them is an RPG.
But the characters are the same.
Well, there's still variations though. It's different. So because some characters they can only be found in Persona 4, and some newer characters are specific to Persona 5. And obviously, as a Persona fan, you guys know there's a couple of new games coming out. It was just announced last week. So yeah, sure, we can do a Persona 5 TT. We could always go back to Persona 3 even.
Hey, Siobhan, just to be clear, when I'm talking about like Riptos and I'm talking about Hunter, they aren't actual TTs. They're not the TTs that Chocks does. Those are just me throwing out interest polls. I probably should hashtag them or something so that it's like easier to find or something, because obviously because yours are obviously easy. They're just TTs and there's like lists and it's well documented.
Because I've seen a couple members gathered all the posts from all your posts,
really,
and actually made one post and just put all the links. For example, with Spyro, you made like 4 different 5 posts,
right.
But again, it's like really hard to search because of Facebook limitations.
Yeah, of course.
What they did was copied all those 5 links and then created a separate poll.
Right.
But yeah, having a hashtag does help.
Fire Emblem, Ryan, was something that, because there are so many different variations and so many different versions, someone actually did a it wasn't official at all, but an unofficial poll where it didn't track very, very well. But I understand that it's not the same as an official one, that if I do one or if Chocks does a TT, it's not quite the same, and I can appreciate that. So it's not quite a fair do. Hey, Brian, you say redo Disgaea. The TTs never die. Keep on rallying the fans, and likewise, I never thought that Darksiders would turn into a yes, and it's done that with spades. What is up, Eric? Okay, so moving on, we did you just add that in there?
No, it's been there all the time.
I thought you forgot about it.
No.
Okay, Spyro, we had counter samples in the house. 2 ones from the factory where we added stronger lights in it, the micro USB slot, the LED charging thing, etc., etc. That has been. And someone asked me, why don't you use the Type C? Type C is no way near universal adoption yet. Everything is micro USB. Far more of those exist than USB Type C. So I will not be touching USB Type Cs until it is the worldwide standard. Then we will be looking at doing those. But I agree, don't get me wrong, my phone is USB Type C. So I personally love them, etc., etc. But when it comes to general, micro USBs, they are far more plentiful than the other way round.
Probably costs more, right?
Yes, Ryan, if you can rally enough people to convince and show, we will probably run a TT or something for Fire Emblem. Rally what you got to do.
Rally.
Okay, and last but not least, we had the Crash Aku Mask life-size one in the duplication stage. So that is coming along nicely, and that will be making its debut in later on this year. We're looking to show that at it should be ready to show it at New York, plus a lot of other surprises.
All right.
And then,
all right.
And then, speaking of which, we have now we've got the sort of design down.
Yeah.
We've spent quite a lot of time.
Yes.
Jeff and you have been, and
Yeah,
Sandy as well,
Sandy and
mocking
Jeff
up the booth.
mainly, yeah, those two guys.
Been working hard on that to see
yeah.
how that looks, and it's looking
Having-
tight, looking sweet.
Creating a virtual mock-up of the booth.
Yeah.
You know, in down the road in the future, once we've got everything finished, it'd be nice to post a screen grab the virtual booth and let the guys have a look at it and say, oh, this is how it was at the booth.
Mm-hmm.
So like a
Yeah, well,
mini documentary sort of thing.
we can do
A snapshot.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, those guys have been busy doing that as well this week with the setting up, getting things organised for the event. So
Yeah,
there's quite
absolutely.
a lot to do. Yeah.
Lots of things to do. But
Is that everything this week? I believe so.
no. Why don't you talk about what's been going into the marketplace? Obviously, you were
No,
the
I
one who
just
was.
mentioned that at the beginning, but I'll mention
Well,
it
yeah,
again.
yeah,
Yeah.
you
So
mentioned-
just to carry on from last week, items that's been launched in the marketplace. Tekken King, definitely seen a lot more Tekken King this week. The Dark Resurrection version and the normal Tekken 5 version. So that's awesome, guys. Keep posting that in the club. Make sure you share those images outside of the club as well, because we want the line to do really well. We want more Tekken fans to know about it. So far, the quality's been quite good. Pretty impressive with the feedback from members. So hopefully the line has some, what do you call it? The line has picking up a lot of noise for it, and hopefully Jin and Law.
We've
will come
seen we've seen only positive stuff so far,
Yeah.
which is great news. Let's
Right.
hopefully we can still do that. Of
Keep
course,
that
we've
going.
seen a breakage on one of the King's
One of the
bases,
base, yeah.
which is a shame.
We've already
Um,
passed that information to the production team
yes.
as well. So, and I believe the guy has already hit us up through CS. So if you have any issues with your products, make sure you hit up CS through the contact us form, so a case can be looked into for you.
Stephen, have you not seen the video I posted today or yesterday? I think it's today.
For what?
And the pictures of Zero of the counter sample. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
Mm.
So yeah, indeed, we are looking forward to seeing more in the coming weeks of the releases of
Yep.
these.
Yeah, well, there's been Tekken King, and then there's also been King of Red Lines. That's still coming, and a lot of people have been receiving emails.
Double King.
Yep, for final payments.
Mm.
I believe on the 9th and the 10th. So some should be arriving early next week, and hopefully we see more. Pretty much positive so far for
Yeah.
King of Red Lines, and
Yeah.
that's great. People are asking, can this be placed on top of a Detolf? Yes, you can put it on top of Detolf as long as your Detolf is safe. Yeah, King Red Lines would be the first product with a removable rechargeable battery. So let us know what you think of that feature. So no more dead batteries, you can replace them yourself. It's also charged through the USB with the indicator as well. And yeah, that's going really well. And there's been a couple members posting their Lucky Cat Mario as well. So
Yeah.
hopefully you guys are keeping that and not putting it on eBay, because yeah, we know what's up.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You guys are so mean. You keep asking us to hit up CS. Well, what is that, Olivia? What did we? What did Chuckles do?
Well,
I don't know.
CS means customer service. It means that if you have any of issues or concerns with your payments, with your product, go to the contact us form on the website, so a case can be opened up for you, and then the team will look into it and try and help you out with all the issues you have.
Indeedy.
Yeah.
Boom. TTs.
Yeah. All right. TTs.
Oh. And what do we agree? When you're doing the TTs,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up the
Yeah,
spiral
you will look at
numbers.
the spiral numbers for the exclusive version. Yeah, TTs. Right, number 62. That was Sir Daniel from Medieval. Let's talk about that one first. That currently this week has about 247 no's to 206 yeses. So it's pretty close with each other, but again, not very high numbers. So please continue to vote yes if you want this series to be seriously looked into. And yeah, keep on going with that. What's up? Yeah, just make sure what contract that is first.
Yeah, indeed.
And then for this week's TT63 Rio from Breath of Fire free. Wow, this one has about 270 no's to 215 yeses. So again, it's pretty neck and neck in the mid 200s again for Medieval and Breath of Fire free. So it's pretty good. Couple of days and it's got to like 200 votes. Keep that going. I mean,
is that more people voted on that than they did on the Medieval one?
For yeses, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just mentioned that. I had to go back and look at it, but yeah. All right. Keep on voting, and obviously next week's TT, because we already decided on that last week, will be Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball Kasumi. So if you guys love volleyball, you love Dead or Alive, you love pretty girls, make sure to rally the fans and vote for statues made from this series.
Boom! You heard it here first. Actually,
and then the one after that, this is an important one. The next kind of to vote or not to vote will be Ica from
Skies of Arcadia.
Skies of
Help
Arcadia.
you out here, mate.
Mind blank there for a moment. Yeah, Ica.
So we will be showing you the 3D sculpt.
Yeah.
It all, what it looks like, very much how we did it for Warp Star Kirby
and Yakuza.
And Yakuza,
yeah.
And hopefully, it's an important one, guys. So if you are gonna fight for this, and I know we have a Kevin Bookbinder. I'm sure he was looking forward to Ica and some other people for that Sega All Stars. We would love to see
keep that line.
Because those that got Vice,
yeah,
maybe they want to have Ica as well.
Somebody picked up a Vice last week, was it this week? Yeah, been posting in the club.
Exactly.
But we'll remind you guys next week anyway when the time comes for that.
Yeah, Brendan Rostello is saying, "Rally the Skies fans, you're absolutely right. Let's get them in. And hopefully."
I believe was it IGN? Did a video, like a short article saying what would be nice to bring back some of these old games, and I believe Skies of Arcadia was one of them as well. Yeah.
You mean like how Crash was remade?
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, because not a lot of people actually played it, back then on a Dreamcast or I believe on the GameCube. Yeah,
Johnny De Jesus is going to be picking up Vice. So, mate, if you're interested in Ica as well, you think
pick it up before it's all gone. How many do you have left?
Vice?
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure. Okay. #winners.
Last week there was 3 winners to be chosen to win 500 reward points each, and the hashtag was #F4F Fire, and that was for
how much am I paying for
episode
this? Adjusted.
Go on, Jeffrey. All right, so they're the winners.
We had 3.
Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah, I need to give out reward points. I'm so behind.
How many have you not done yet? No way. Oh shit.
I've been busy.
Yeah. I've been busy.
Yeah. So don't worry, guys. We'll hit you up with the reward points.
Indeedy.
But let's announce the winners, right? Last week there was 3 winners, and they are.
The first one is a Vince Cosenzo.
Back-to-back winner, because he won 500 points on the 30th episode.
That has got to be a first, hasn't it?
I have no idea who is Vince. Right, this is not fixed.
Vince Cosenzo, winning last week and this week. You know what I mean,
Yeah, back to back.
That's got to be a first.
I think it's a first. Yeah.
That's amazing. Congratulations. That is fantastic. Next we have Natalie Mankin. Hey, congratulations. And last but not least, we have a Jasmine Nicole. Congratulations. 3 lucky winners chosen at random by Chocks. We will be following up eventually with giving you those points. And next week's, please put in the comments right now, hashtag F4F DOA. Hashtag F4F DOA for a chance to win 500 reward points chosen at random. 3 lucky winners to be chosen at this moment. If we hit 151 people on the stream, it will go up to 4 lucky winners. Put in there hashtag F4F DOA, one word. Chocks is about to put that as the pin post. You can't edit it? Just unpin it and then just write it. All you need to do. Can you get it? Just unpin it and then just write it in.
What?
Go down to write something. Comment. I'll do it. This week's keyword is hashtag F4F F4FDOA.
F4FDOA. Dead or alive? You coming with me?
Pin comment. Oh shit. Oh, they fuck it up.
Is it? No, it's not pinned.
Okay, can you pin it?
No, I can pin it. Let me
Okay.
do that. Let me do that. I get that.
What happened there?
Let me pin it. Hashtag. Hashtag F4F.
A pin comment. It's done. Did
Are you
it?
sure?
Yeah, yeah.
You want to pin that one?
Yeah,
instead?
yeah. It's way
pin
better
this
than my
one
one.
instead, yeah.
Okay.
Because it tells them what's this week.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright, cool, sweet.
Hashtag F4F DOA. Dead or alive. Beach volleyball.
Let us know in the comments if that's something that you're going to be interested in, whether or not DOA is something that you have any interest in at all. Be actually interested to see.
Yeah. Be interested to see what you guys think.
Yeah, it'll be quite interesting.
DOA. Have you played it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like the gambling bit?
No, I like the volleyball mechanics.
Yeah. Grabbing the flag.
It was a long
playing
time ago. It was when it came out on the original Xbox.
On the sponges.
On the original Xbox.
Yeah, the original.
Original Xbox. Donny Jesus F4F jiggle physics.
Jiggle physics.
Okay. That is
Yep. Lynn says it's pinned. Pinned that DOA. Right.
that is the week in review, and now it's time to be kicking off.
We've done the winners. We're choosing 3 winners, and it's the Q&A. Before we do the preview Friday Samurai Champloo Mugen.
Yeah.
So guys, it won't be long. How much? Probably about a half an hour maybe for the Q&A. Depending on
Half an hour, alright? Time me.
Yeah, right now it's 11 p.m. in Hong Kong, so it's all up to Alex how long ever it takes.
It's not up to me, it's up to, you know.
Alright, so...
Alright, a nice swig of my alcohol, and we're off to go. Alright, Chocks, I'm going to be laser focused on this screen. Stop me at any time. Whatever you want to do not give me bunny ears. I'm going to be focused on this. Let me know if there's any comments that I need to, you know, answer from.
I need to just open up the Q&A up first, but sure.
Okay, cool.
Keep an eye on that.
Okay, guys, I'm going to kick it off. Here we go. Kicking it off with an Austin Paul. What is the first statue you ever made? I'd have to think about that. It's got to be a WWE figure, or actually something... I think something from Magic the Gathering.
Would it not be like the Schumacher?
No, we never made that.
Oh.
I certainly never made it. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Mike, Jordan Raymond. So when can we expect a full design of Bowser and Mario and Yoshi to be released? So the Bowser will be shown when the Bowser pre-orders go live for that. Mario and Yoshi will be something that we will be looking at after Bowser has his time to shine. How do you guys feel about the Legend of Spyro figures? Will we see more sneaks this year on designs? The answer is absolutely. I'm very deep in development on Cinder, so much so that it is almost finished and ready to go to posing soon. So you can expect... What the fuck? Isn't it not plugged in? All that shit on.
Out of fresh air.
Alright, so that's back in it. Yeah, so the answer is we will definitely see more sneaks throughout the rest of the year. Saeed, any news about Samurai Jack? No, there is no news just yet. As I was saying before, TTs never die, and those that are getting pushed higher up in priority get looked at first. Yo.
Kevin Bookbinder says, did we announce the Spyro numbers?
Oh, no, we haven't. You're absolutely right.
You looked at it, right? You did look at it.
Yeah, I've written it down.
You written it down?
Yeah, yeah. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for the Spyro support. It was been amazing for a first time out the door. I don't know, you know, it was almost like the perfect storm. Like there wasn't any sort of classic Spyro merchandise maybe before.
Yeah.
But it's not just that. It's not just making something that is something that people want. It's also being able to get that message out. So nice one on you, Chocks, as well, marketing manager guru.
Wow, what did I do?
Well, you know, help getting the word out and stuff. So because people got to know about this product at a very, very short window for 2 weeks.
Yeah, how did that happen? I can't remember now.
But I'm just saying, generally, you know, obviously it's all marketing. So,
Yeah.
you know, so very, very happy to announce that the numbers are a fantastically amazing number of 1,300. So massive congratulations to Spyro fans. You know, we're super excited to be doing this franchise. And of course, when we saw those numbers, you can see why we ran so many polls to see what else the Spyro community wants to see. So, you know, definitely congratulations, guys. Really, really well done on, especially if you're Spyro fans, you know, to have such a strong product for the first in your line. So congratulations. Okay, going on. Hernan Gonzalez, if this statue does well, when do you think about you'll be releasing Jin or Full? With something like this, I would like to see one every 6 months. Yeah, I would say one every 6 months would be a good time to do something like that, to wrap them up within a year and a half. That would be nice. Jeremy Beerson, we all know Mugen would destroy Samurai Jack in a fight. That goes without saying. My question for you is, how brutal of a beatdown would it be? Well, we don't have a Samurai Jack license. We do have a Samurai Jack. We do have a Samurai Champloo license. So Mugen would beat him down like a dog. It would be brutal.
It would be called Samurai Showdown.
Indeed. Giovanni is loving his Yu-Gi-Oh! We have Matthew Goggins. He just came to say hi. Yo! Joe Aguilar. If Guts does well on pre-orders, what will that ensure more Berserk statues are in the future? Diorama would be amazing. We're already deep in development with Skull Knight. Berserker armor has started already. We're now penciling the ones after that. So the answer is we fully believe that the Guts will do well, and that we will be. So we already have deeper development in the next in those lines. So I don't think that's going to be any problems there. Jessica Casting, hi guys. Probably won't be able to join again because of Facebook. Oh, hopefully it's okay for you. Let us know in the comments, Jessica. Hector Morales. Oh, nice one.
Yeah, she's on.
Hector Morales. Will the Nintendo New York store carry King of Red Lions? If so, will they also carry the exclusive version? And when could we expect them there? I could not answer that question. That is something that Jeff could answer better. I believe they are. They definitely always pick up some. I couldn't tell you when it's going to arrive though. But what I will tell you is it gets delivered with everybody else's shipment, because it all goes in our one container that goes to the US, and then it goes from our warehouse to New York. So once you start seeing people posting it in the club, that means it's going to probably appear very quickly in New York's in the World Store.
I just refreshed the stream. I just saw marvelous statues in the stream as well.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. So guys, if you haven't heard of Marvelous Statues, make sure you check out their YouTube channel. Some great weekly news coverage and reviews and stuff. So
Has he also got a group?
yeah, he's also got a group on
Yeah,
Facebook
so check out the
as well.
Facebook group as well. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely hit them up.
Yeah, absolutely. Is it Jorge or George, depending on if he's been a naughty boy? It's depending if he's been a naughty boy and his wife says, Jorge, do your chores! Or it's otherwise it's just George. My understanding.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Jorge, George. Let us know in the comments.
Right,
Okay.
don't skip a question because that when you go off sidetracked, you skip a question.
No, I know. I'm just seeing whether or not there's been any changes in the...
My thing's dodgy again this week.
I've seen no movement at all.
Yeah, marvelous. Marvelous statue says that sounds about right. So what is it, George or Jorge? Hey, Prawich is in the house.
Hey!
Actually, I never asked.
Saudi
I never,
crap.
never asked what's the name of the dog. Is it Paris? Because I saw a little tag around the neck.
Paris?
Is it Paris? Paris? The one that brings back the statues for you? He said he's coming over to Macau, and then Hong Kong on Monday. I'm not. Is that right?
Paris?
Yeah.
Is he going to come see us?
I'm not sure about seeing us, but he's going to Macau and then Hong Kong probably for business trip.
It's like that now, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we at?
It's a stupid Facebook message.
Okay. I hate to remember. Okay. Travis Murphy, excited to see Mugen. Boom! Question this week, as I can't remember the answer. Is it ever going to be worked into the website where we will see our position on the waitlist? The answer is no. We are most likely not going to do that because that's...
What? What's the question?
like the position on the waitlist.
What about it?
Like, because it's like, the answer is, are we going to put it in the
On the website?
on the website? And the answer is no.
No,
I don't see
it's
that
too
happening.
much hassle right
Yeah.
now. Yes.
Um,
Not enough resources, mate. It's too much time consuming on that aspect.
Where is he? Okay, Travis Murphy. Bonus question. I'm the top 50 of the wait list of King Red Lions exclusive in the US. Do you think I have a chance? The answer is yes. I think you probably do. Levins. Oh, whoa, my first Q&A ever. Yo, first. So, Mugen is going to be my first F4F statue bought from your website. Nice one. I know I'll have to pay a deposit, but is there an option to pay in full right away? Just to be over and done with. The answer is yes, there is. Hit up CS. Second, please. The Dangalan's the man. If we can get some more Dark Souls sweet sneaks. Love you long time. The answer is soon. We have a, you know, I know there's been a drought, but when it rains, it will absolutely pour. And you will be covered in, like, trust me, you're going to know when we open the floodgates, because there is building up a ton of stuff. And we are going to tsunami your asses.
Yeah, guys, there's a post like sometime this week saying, you know, like, guys, make sure you're ready for the second half of 2017, because I did give a warning. There's a leak information this week, F4F spy.
And who's the spy?
I don't know. There's a spy in the office, apparently. He's been leaking information saying, be warned, make sure you don't spend your money elsewhere.
Yeah.
Cancel your other pre-orders.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
What is that, Matthew Goggins?
Sav.
We see everything, guys.
Yeah.
And finally, big shout out to you guys. Shout out to you too, Levince. And the CS team, absolutely, for being awesome. They are absolutely great. And we always will take our customers' concerns into consideration. And shout out to Dangalangs as well.
Yeah. And Lucy Marlin Berry on the stream. What are the payment plans for Mugen going to be like? Well, right after the stream, once we finish everything, there'll be a video posted on YouTube, and the website will be live as well with all the information there. There'll be a breakdown of the FlexiPay payment plan, all that shebang on the website. So make sure you check out the website. Bookmark it, share that out, copy the URL, refer that to a friend for a chance to earn more reward points.
Indeed.
Damn Facebook.
Okay, we are at Gilbert Rivers. Since you confirmed you have plans for the Metroid series after the new variant Meta Ridley, can you say anything more than I have plans? Not just yet. I feel really bad that I teased Ridley so too early.
Right.
And that's my bad. And Various suit and the delay has been making on that has made me a little bit gun shy, and I want to have things far more in place before ever doing that again. So you will find that I've sort of come back a little bit with regards to that because of what is the current situation. So
it doesn't mean we stop progress with the Nintendo.
Oh no,
products.
don't get me wrong.
We're still gonna carry on, but the process.
Just unforeseen things that can mean that when I show something, it means that actually the time when I expected to be able to follow up with something, actually is much longer than I expected, and therefore I shouldn't have said it earlier. That's the point. So I want to be more confirmed with things before we start doing that. But rest assured, we are continuing to work on that. We love us some Metroid over here at F4F. Okay. Dylan Gall, as someone who wants to collect all the anime lines that you guys are offering, I'm both super excited and hesitant. Is there a plan to space the following characters from each line so there's not too much overlap? And the answer is yes.
Yep.
There is. We don't want to do them all at once. Anto Jambon, good evening, Hong Kong. What's next, Orny or Bowser? And the answer is one of those will be first. Anyway, Ornstein will definitely be ahead of Bowser, I believe. Right? Shuffling.
Shuffling that deck this month.
Teo Famino. So my birthday's in March. How about I get an early birthday sneak peek of the Berserker armor? Haha. Happy birthday for next March. Anthony Alvarado. So how's the Majora's Mask poll looking though? Majora's Mask looking. That is. Why is that a Majora's Mask poll?
Yeah, that poll is not a Majora's Mask poll.
It's not a Majora's Mask poll.
You posted the wrong poll, mate. Oh, Martin, still enjoying himself in Turkey. He'll be back next week, right? He's away for 2 weeks.
Yes. Cinnamon Rose. Yes, indeed. Ricky Gradick. If I got an F4F logo tattoo, do I get 50%? Oh wait, how about 10% discount?
It's not one of those 2-week tattoo jobbies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It has to be a permanent one.
Absolutely. We can talk. Raoul de Lyon is yawning. Kyle Cravey. Got any more of those good Majora's Mask leaks or news? And the answer is we had some comments back from Nintendo about that, and we are making those changes. So we will submit that to them next week. But of course, it is Obon, so we can't expect anything from Japan anyways until next week.
Yeah.
Like
next Thursday, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of public holiday is it in Japan?
Obon.
What does that mean?
It's like, I don't know, Kanako says Obon.
Obon.
O-B-O-N.
O-B-O-N.
Yeah. I believe so.
Or just Bon. It's Japanese Buddhist custom to honor the spirits of one's ancestors.
There you go.
Ooh.
There you go. Kelvin Perez. If Mugen does well, how soon can we see other characters from Samurai Champloo? Well, Jin is already at 3D stage. We will hit the button on that soon. Kael Minato, so excited, it's finally happening. Thanks, Chocks. What's finally happening?
What's happening?
Just the Q&A? I'm not sure.
What's happening?
Maybe. I think he's talking about Jin.
Oh,
so about Mugen.
The Mugen, because it's Preview Friday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Just go to here, yeah.
To Mike, yeah?
Yeah.
To Mike, yeah. Shout out times. What is up, Kael Minato? Shout out to you. Shout out to Tayo Firmino. What is going on, Kelvin Perez? How's it going? Yo to Ricky Gradick. And we have Joe Aguilar. What is up, Joe? Travis Murphy in the house. Yo, what's up? Anan Gonzalez. How's it going, mate? Ashley Pace. How's it going in Australia? Jessica Castic. Boom. Lovely admin. And last but not least, Mike Palicki. What is up? Boom! And we're moving on to Mark Johnston. When the blind pre-order goes up for Bowser, will we get info like dimensions and weight? Can we see a full picture of him? Or will it be just the price and Alex and Chocks head bob? Either way, I'm in for blind baby. Okay, cool. So let's talk a bit about the blind pre-order for Bowser. It will just likely be the Bowser price. And like a silhouette with a question mark, maybe. Will we be giving dimensions? I think probably maybe we can give dimensions. I think it's fair enough to give dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason why we can't give dimensions. Now, the blind pre-order will go live for 2 weeks. Then we will stop it because it's not, and you don't need to rush about low numbers or any of that sort of stuff. That doesn't happen at the blind pre-order stage. So anytime during that 2-week period, if you want to jump on a 12-month payment plan, that will be the time to do it. It will allow you to start it earlier. So the point of it is you put all your, you're willing to trust that the product is something that you're going to want to buy. So you start the pre-order plan, you start the payment plan for 12 months much earlier before we actually launch it. Now that means when it comes to the actual launch, it would have been like 2 or 3 months afterwards. So the FlexiPay plan will be like from 9 months onwards or 7 months or whatever it is, and depending on when we launch it, meaning you've already in pace with everybody else for when it finally gets released. Now, if you don't like what the final Bowser looks like when you go to place the even though you place the blind pre-order, we will give you back your money, no penalties whatsoever, and no, that's absolutely no problem with that. Then when it comes to actually doing the live order, what we will do on Preview Friday, as you know, we will show everything, the price, what it looks like, the documentary, all the good stuff. So and we will open up pre-orders from that Friday up until that Tuesday. Pre-orders will still be open. It will not still be open, will be open from that Friday to that Tuesday. And that allows every single body to be in exactly the same boat from the Tuesday that we actually go live. Of course, the only difference will be the people that ordered at the blind pre-order, that's going to happen this month, will have had already paid 2 or 3 months already into their payment plan. That's the only difference. The only difference will be that what is on offer FlexiPay wise when it comes to the real pre-order on the pre-order Tuesday, there will not be a 12-month plan available then. That's only available during the blind pre-order. So now that everybody's in exactly the same boat, i.e. they've all placed their orders, when it comes to that Tuesday, we will find out a way, and that's going to be on Andreas's job to do, to allow for you to confirm that you want that order, that you're happy with Bowser, etc., and you want to play and you want to do it. That will then determine when you can confirm it where he comes on the list for your product number. Right. Any other questions? Let us know in the comments.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, what line? I mean, obviously, we would have to tell them what line it's under.
It will be part of the Tanuki line, the Mario line.
Right. And my other question would be, do the blind pre-orders get day one edition?
No.
So the day one edition only accounts when on the actual day when it's launched.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I think it's a good question.
Yeah.
They have to be there and to confirm it.
Right.
And be around, and the day ones is about rewarding people for following us.
Yeah.
To be aware of when we are doing things and giving announcements for that. I think that's really what the day one's about.
Yeah.
So let's say for example you ordered blind pre-order and then you forgot about it. Okay, no problem. You'll still get your Bowser. We'll keep on taking your money until it's finished and off it goes. You don't have to be in the club. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything else. But you won't get day one.
I won't get day one.
Correct.
Unless I confirm
Unless you confirm it during the one day.
Right. Okay.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah,
That sounds like fair enough. Yeah. Daniel asks, is there a reason why we're doing a blind pre-order? And the answer is because he's going to be expensive. And because he's going to be expensive, we want to offer a 12-month payment plan. That's the reason why we're doing a blind pre-order. Because the alternative is this. We offer a 12-month payment plan, and we offer a 7-month, and we offer a 4. We would then start them all at exactly the same time, but we would deliver it at the conclusion of the 7-month plan, meaning that the 12-monthers will have to wait a further 5 months, and they are going to not like that. So we're trying to take that into account, and therefore that is the reason why we're doing the blind pre-order. To be clear, we don't want to do this.
Yeah.
We're doing it for you guys because you want us to coordinate it. It's a lot of more effort for us to do this in terms of, you know, trying to coordinate it all, but it's something that we had discussed, and everybody, when I asked people would they be interested in, 95% were like, yes, we think that's a good idea.
Yeah, guys, there's no catch. There's nothing in it for us, honestly.
There is only hassles for us, but you know, it's it's to accommodate you guys.
Yeah.
You know, we're happy to do it, but just to be clear, there's no ulterior motive. We're not trying to do anything.
Yeah.
You know,
there's no scamming.
There's no scamming involved. Yeah.
There's no was it scummy and grimy involved.
Highway robbery. Highway robbery.
What happened to those two?
Indeed.
What happened to Alexandria? And who's the other girl? Who's the other chick? What's my name? What's my other chick name?
Chocolate.
Chocolina.
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 Chocolina Alexette. Yeah. Indeed. The glory days when I had hair again. Randy Gerards, do you have real-time tracking on the cargo ships and you can see where they are currently and how much longer it will take to reach the warehouse? I believe that Sonny will have that.
I've got a question. Kaylin Lee, she only just managed to join in the stream. She asked, how is Kirby Warp Star coming along?
I submitted it today for feedback from the licensor, only to be told, Oban. I'm like, oh,
Oban, public holiday.
So that is that. So yes, it has been submitted. Any other questions?
No, I'm just trying to capture. It's like everyone's just joining now. I guess like Facebook's been dodgy. I'm like reading messages on this.
Yeah.
Travis, appreciate the 12-month flexi pay. Helps a lot. Same as Yep, same as Lisa.
You know, and Joshua Harmon asked a question. I can see it from here.
Yeah.
Small and Hawkeye. You know, hey, look, we test it out. We see how it goes with Bowser. And look, if this is something that all of a sudden those that I wouldn't even dream of considering, because I think they're going to be too expensive, too big, all that sort of stuff, can be a possibility. So, you know, let's see how it goes. Okay, Vincent Windish, does the payment for Majora's Mask and Solaire, are they still paused for August? Yes, they are. Until further notice. I haven't really been following that too closely. That's a bit too Brenda's side of things. Does blind pre-order mean you pay with your eyes? Indeed, Mark. Randy Gerards, King of Red Lion's box is huge. You're right. So whenever we told people, look, this is what the price is going to be, it's going to be expensive because it is huge. It really is huge. When we actually got the, the factory was like, yeah, it's going to be this price. It really was massive, wasn't it? That shipping box was ginormous. So in terms of,
same as King as well.
Same with King as well.
Yeah.
Majora's Mask will not be, it's be more compact because there's not as many parts. Giovanni, who's after Mugen? Ornstein or Guts? Not saying just yet. You might be surprised. Randy Gerards, what happened with Zero Suit Samus made you don't like it so much? The face could have been stronger. Mike Policki, based on the sales of Prince and his cousin, is it safe to say that they would be the last in the Katamari line? What else would you like to see? You can only just do more variations of the same character.
I probably want the King.
Blind pre-orders. What is up?
The King.
John Agnew.
What?
Maybe you want to answer this one.
What? How did Chuckles retire in his 20s? Did he marry a bunch of old ladies and inherit their money? Oh, look at that picture. Damn, you caught me.
Speaking of which, where's your Gore-Tex hat?
It's at home. I didn't pick it up. Oh, I've got caps lying around.
Yeah, no, I know, but I just see that this hat is the same one that
is
you're
this
wearing.
this one?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just came back from I just came back from that wedding. Yeah.
Nice one.
Chocks is actually 78. He just looks good for his age. Damn.
Closer to the truth. Cedric Bardot.
There's quite a few questions here now.
Oh, there's a Seymour.
Oh, there's a Seymour.
It's not too bad. I've had worse. I've got a few questions about the Super Duper exclusive cards. Will all future F4F figures have these? Yes, they will. 2, will it always be 4 cards, or will it raise, or no, it will always be 4 because we're first 4 figures? Does it provide a chocolate factory tour? That's a very good question, and the answer is we do enough behind the scenes that you probably feel like you've been to the factory already. Mike Policki, which of the upcoming Dark Souls statues are you keeping super secret that you haven't told us about? There's quite a few of them, actually. There's a lot of stuff cooking in the background, guys. You'll
be like, oh, too many, I can't
we have
get them all.
Been quiet. You should enjoy it, because when we start making a noise, it will be a noise. Becca Mukugi, what will happen after Mugen Ornstein? According to the calendar, he should be next. Also, how's Darksiders going? The answer is, I've sort of mentioned earlier about Darksiders. Let's get pushing that we want some more polls on that. Let's get Death higher up. And in terms of what is happening after Mugen, we don't want to quite say yet, because actually we're not 100% sure ourselves. We're doing a lot of juggling right now. Because it involves, because something new has come into the equation. That is, of course, trying to figure out how we're dealing it with New York Comic Con. And, what we keep back, what we don't keep back, what we do to keep it going, all that sort of stuff. So it's kind of like it's quite a strong balancing act that a lot of it we can't really control. It depends on, the factories, if they get it done in time.
Everyone plays a big part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Derek Baker, will the Bowser Blind pre-order get a 2-week period like a normal pre-order, or will it be open-ended? It will be 2 weeks, and the reason why it needs to stop is because we need to take the money. You've got to start the 12. The whole point of this Bowser Blind pre-order is to start the 12-month plan. If we let it be open-ended, then when would we start taking the money?
Yeah, so
you can't have someone start and pay it the 12-month one, and then someone joins it after 2 weeks, let's say 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later. How does that work?
Don't worry, guys. That's if you want to go on the 12-month plan. Then you have your 2-week pre-order window there. And if you thought, I don't need a 12-month plan, I'll just get a 10-month or a 7-month or a 4-month, I'll just pay it all in one go. Then just wait until the second round of the pre-order starts. And
real pre-order.
And that will also be a 2-week pre-order period as well. And basically, you're not going to lose out, because those that pre-order early, they will still have to come back in if they want the low numbers. So
Indeed.
It goes hand in hand.
Yes. Brendan Rastello, how will the numbering work for Bowser X? Will it be fight to the death between Lucky Cat and
Cat Mario and Lucky Cat?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, yes. It has to be a fight to the death. It will have to be a fight to the death for Cat Mario X and Lucky Cat Mario. It has to be, because that was from a generation of a long time ago. And
but I thought Lucky Cat was kind of a side thing. So if we're doing if the regular Bowser or exclusive Bowser, then obviously it'd be tied into the old system, right? Lucky Cat is kind of a one-off thing, done and dusted. It's not like Solaire with the Jolly Combo Pack. Now we've figured out.
Yeah, we figured it out now.
We figured out the new system.
But the old system also worked. People did fight to the death anyways. The regulars and the exclusives had to fight for the exclusives.
So it'd be like 125 people that'll be fighting.
But probably a lot of those people maybe also bought the regular one as well. Maybe. I don't know. As in, they also Lucky Cat Mario on. Sorry, regular cat.
Whose great idea was this?
What?
We'll figure out something.
To be honest with you, I never thought at the time of Lucky Cat Mario that I'll be doing Q&As on a Friday and having to justify shit decisions back in the past. Little did I realise. If I had known that in the future, I would have thought about it a bit more. Yamil Lopez. Questions about Metal Gear license. is the license for any Metal Gear or for a specific game? We are kicking it off with Metal Gear Solid, and if that does well, we will see what other options are available to us and keep the opinions of the collectors at the forefront of our mind. Let's go, Bucci. Based on the shipping calendar, EU will get Crash PVC before Canada and the USA. When do you think he'll leave the factory? You know, it's not just Crash. It's Crash with other things as well. So it's not when will he leave the factory. It's a lot of other things need to go in the same boat. How long does it usually take for the ship to reach EU warehouses? Usually about a month.
About a month, yeah.
About a month. And about 2 weeks for the US,
yeah,
isn't it?
So if there's any... Because
2 to 3 weeks
I've
for
been
the
getting
US.
a lot of questions this week with new members saying, if there's an in-stock item, how long does it take to get them? Usually, give or take 1 to 2 weeks, but sometimes much quicker. I mean, you see guys with receiving their tracking number and it's already there, or they
That's
receive...
because our system's probably shit and doesn't even send us checking them for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
But yeah, so usually if things are shipped from the warehouse in China to EU and Canada, give or take about a month. So those shipping ETAs that you see on the calendar, that is estimated time arrival at the warehouse. So if it arrives sometime in September, the item could get to once you finalize your payment, the item should get to you within a week or two. So it should be, you know, there's no, you know, real time accurate data there, but you can get a good idea how long it will take to get to you guys.
Okay, then who are we on next?
Which one?
Where am I at now?
Alex Hughes? Any chance in seeing a return in doing mini-series figures?
For Sonic, no plans right now.
Not for Sonic. Oh, he didn't say, but I'm assuming Sonic. Yeah. Is that right?
We're thinking possibly doing something. Maybe
we did ask you guys about that. Whether you want Sonic as a return as a mini series, or
no, it was a repack of the
other
original
Sonic,
ones.
the repack of the original one, the 5 one, yeah, the 5-pack, 5 mini pack ones,
6-pack,
the 6-pack one, yeah,
with a different Sonic in it.
What about the ones before that?
You mean the 5 inches
the large
ones?
One, yeah. A lot of people miss out on those.
Yeah, they did miss on that. Yeah,
I missed out on those as well.
Yeah. Have no idea.
Let's see how Sonic Mania does. Let's see how Sonic Forces does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see how it's going along. Jordan Raymond. Any chance we will get a Super Shadow or Silver in the future? Supers are good, right? Personally, I want to see Amy or Blaze the cat. Please stay away from making Big the cat. Well, I would say if you want a Amy, do you want a classic Amy? Because there is a TT there which desperately needs some Sonic love. If that is a character that you want to see. In terms of Super Shadow and Silver, you know, I have no reasons not to. I think that could be a future TT. It would be a TT though. I don't think it's a no-brainer. We would definitely need to run a TT on that. Martin John Palmer. Hi Chocks and Alex. Sorry I can't be on the live stream too much. Wi-Fi is crap. I can't wait to see more of that Bowser. And hope I can get a shout out in Turkey today. Shout out to you, Martin John Palmer, boom,
wow.
And to your wife, Louise.
What is he drinking?
He looks like he's drinking liquid tiramisu.
Liquid tiramisu.
And the website has gone angry and like...
Are you back at the top with the questions?
Yeah. Okay. By the way, it looks like fantastic weather. And I am a massive fan of Turkish doner kebabs. I had them when I was in Germany. They are like...
Doner kebabs from Turkey?
Next level. Like,
really?
There's a huge Gastarbeiter, which is like guest workers, which is like usually Turkish people right after the World War II in Germany, right?
Right.
And that's a lot of Turkish people. They're next to each other. And doner kebab.
I love doner kebab.
In Turkey.
In Turkey.
Turkish doner kebab in Germany was absolutely next level. There is this crazy Turkish bread that is just shits all over pita.
I try. Really?
It just like shits all over pita. You have the doner in there, and it's just amazing.
I tried doner kebab in France once.
How was it?
It was actually very good.
Was it?
It was right next. I don't know why. I booked a hotel. It was right next to the red light district. And then coming out in the morning, is like really hungry. I thought, oh, well, I'll get a doner kebab in the morning. It was like, all right, then fine.
Well,
yeah. And then it's like wow, this is actually pretty good. Yeah.
Well, if it's like in doner, like the Turkish bread with the doner meat, it's just absolutely next level. So have a doner on us, Martin. Kevin Bookbinder, is it possible to have FedEx allow us to waive the signature in the future? Yes, you can by letting CS know.
Do they sell Turkish delights in Turkey?
Yes, but they're known as delights there.
Sorry, just a random
Hit
thing.
up CS and let them know in advance that you would like for them to waive the signature. You can do that, but that comes with waivers of certain things, such as we are not responsible if it does go missing. So you just need to hit up CS for that. So please do.
Who's asking that?
Kevin Bookbinder.
All right.
Yeah.
You've been warned.
Greg Mikulowski. Hey, Alex and Chocks. Just want to say thank you again for all the zero sneaks and peaks and progresses. He looks awesome. Thanks again. You are very welcome. Thank you very much for making it a reality, along with all the other zero hordes.
Yeah,
So
I don't think he hit me up this week with regards to streaming because I think he had a roof leak.
oh yeah?
Yeah,
I hope everything's
Yeah,
okay.
almost destroyed his TV and laptop or something
Shit,
like
that
that.
sounds serious.
Yeah. It's because it's going to be expensive, apparently.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Hopefully you get this sorted out soon, yeah.
Indeed. Chandler Barter. Number 1. Did you find designing the special features for the exclusive Bowser statue particularly difficult compared to past statues? Not particularly. Number 2. Did Nintendo have their own input for what the special feature should be? Nope. Number 3. What are the special features for the exclusive Bowser? Nice try. Question 1. Set me up. Question 2. Set me up again. Question 3. I ain't falling for that. Alex Hughes, another one. Will those of us who stuck with Lucky Cat Mario got told we would get an extra 1k points? When will we get these? And the answer is, I actually had a conversation with the CS team this week, and the answer is, we are not. We were originally thinking of giving you codes, but that's like really manual as hell. 125 people. So what's going to happen is once they've all been delivered, the back end will be you will have points automatically added in your account, and I'm sure notified by customer service that it will be done. Done in the back end by the admin, by the development, by the the web guys, by the IT guys. So it will make it much easier. So sit back, relax, get your figure, enjoy. After 30 days, make sure you don't cancel it, refund, all that sort of good stuff. Then we'll, so it won't happen for a few months because you've got to receive it and then wait for another 30 days. You will be notified that you will get an extra 1k. So, thanks for checking in on that.
Oh, Martin's still on the stream because how much longer is the live stream on for?
I'm almost coming to the end of the Q&A, and it's almost time for
the review.
The reveal of Mugen. Yo! Alright, we are moving on to Ivan Lobo. Hey guys! Besides Guts Cape being made of cloth, will there be any PVC or ABS on the statue? Will it be fully resin? As another company has recently received a lot of backlash for not mentioning this to the fans before purchasing. The answer is there will be different bits and pieces that will have different, PVC or ABS, and I will give you, when we do the Q&A, we will have more information on that at the time. But the answer is, I believe some of the parts will have, but, nothing that's going to be particularly...
Yeah, I remember that,
Yeah, sure. Nothing that's going to be detrimental to the product. Cause,
we'll let you know in advance.
Once we've finalised it ourselves as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and Martin is still sitting around the pool, trying to watch the live feed from Turkey.
Now he's drinking a different type of tiramisu. What's with all the frothy drinks, mate?
Yeah, man. Austin Paul. Everyone knows, including Jeremy Beerson, that Samurai Jack is the ultimate samurai warrior. And to answer his question, the beatdown would be hardcore, but it's Mugen that's going to get it. Though there's no doubt the fight would be spectacular. Let's all agree that the fight would be amazing.
We posted a picture of quite a few samurais there.
Oh, you've got
Samurai Afro.
Afro Samurai?
Yeah.
Samurai Afro, no, it's got Samurai, Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai.
Mugen, Samurai Jack, and
Kenshin.
Yeah. Gene DeLube, do licensors let you know if they work with other companies? is everyone kind of blind until each company reveals their products? It's very different per company, and let's say we have been blindsided quite a few times, and now you know where we got the idea for the blind pre-order for Bowser. Giovanni Colomori. How's Warp Star Kirby? It has been submitted. It is looking sweet. Let us wait until Obon before we can expect to see any results from that. Cedric Bardot. Hi, it's me again. Yo, do you already know what will be your next PVC figure? We know exactly what it is.
Yep.
And you suggest, Amaterasu, that poll needs to be higher before we start doing any work on that. Because 600 was, it needs to...
Higher, man.
And let's push that. Because the thing about Ami is that we don't think we'll get retailer support in the likes of Best Buy. I mean, we don't know.
Right.
I mean, we hope they do, but, you know...
We don't know if there's going to be a new game.
I'm making the assumption there is no new game. So when you look at Breath of the Wild Link, that was around the launch game. Mm-hmm. Look at Crash, it was around about the launch time. Both times they were supported by the Best Buys of the world, the sort of mass market, those sort of players, and it was great distribution. For something which is just a niche, and it's something like Okami, we have to 100% look internally to the club, to what we can do internally, and we can't rely on other people. So I'm a bit gun shy when it comes to PVC, unless that's hitting a K. But we have a bar set by Crash PVC, and that was 1,450, and that was fantastic, and that's an example. But is that again because it's Crash, and it was because we had a launch then, and all this sort of stuff? How would Ami do? And the poll needs to be more impressive. Let's push that poll.
Poll needs to be like over 1,000, and they'll be like, ooh, okay, maybe we could take a punt and do a exclusive version online.
Right.
Yeah.
Of exclusive PVC, because
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Levints, me again, in Australia and in the top 30 for Sith waitlist. Any ideas? Good chance? I think
exclusive.
Pretty good. Wait a sec, you're in Australia. That's a China warehouse. That's not quite as much.
Really
do you mean top 30 overall or top 30 in Australia? Let me know in the comments. There's a big distinction between that. Roxy Lelaney Quick. Was the winner of the Crash statue ever announced? I completely forgot about it until now. No, it hasn't, because it's not in the warehouses yet.
Yeah.
Brendan Farugia. Hi guys, I'm in Australia and I got emails saying Lucky Cat Mario and King of Red Lions were taking final payment on the 9th. King of Red Lions was taken but not Lucky Cat. Has something gone wrong or will it be taken in the next few days? That is a CS issue. Oh, normally what happens, it gets taken every Monday, doesn't it? Payments get taken on a Monday or something like that.
Right. For the flexi pays, right?
Oh, maybe that's just flexi pay.
So I think the final payment will be slightly different.
I can't really answer that, sorry. That's a bit too...
Very CS.
That's too CS for
CS
me.
will know your...
Will have that,
know your account details, know all the real-time stuff. So they can cross-check it with
sorry about not being able to
cross-check it with Sunny as well, the shipping.
Brandon Rossello, if you know what the next PVC figure is, can you tell us?
No.
See what we have to show at New York Comic Con.
Oi.
We're not saying what it is, but at least tell them that we're gonna, you've got to build some hype to the Comic Con.
Comic Con.
That there's gonna be stuff to be seen.
There's gonna be lots of stuff to be seen.
Indeed.
Lots of stuff that we've never shown or even mentioned.
I've been trying to, guys, but he keeps telling me to look. I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
We're gonna be showing
it.
Like it's October, man. We're gonna save all the magic.
We still got some DMX going on. Alex Hughes, I asked about a new mini-series, not related to Sonic, about mini-series of the Brush Shots and Okami. Yeah, and we have actually been thinking about some other mini-series as well, to be honest. We have a few ideas up our sleeves, in our mind. And
how many we talking?
Indeedy. Boom. Done.
Done. That's it. No more questions in there.
Will you do us the honor, guys, of sharing out the stream? Because it is time. It is time for the reveal of Mugen from Samurai Champloo. We've been working on him for a long time. We are super pumped to be finally be able to show the second in our anime offerings, and that will be Samurai Champloo Mugen. So please, would you do us the honor of sharing this out, because we will be showing him.
Share them out to the anime fans,
in
anime
the next
pages,
5 minutes.
anime groups, forums, because you guys know that we've been doing the game stuff for a long time, and One Punch Man Saitama is going to come out soon in a couple of months, and there's not been how would I put it? We're still unknown in that sector.
We are.
I've been trying to hit up like so many YouTubers.
Like who?
Like,
are you real?
Who the hell are you? Are you guys legit? I mean, how do you get these licenses? Like, you know, like, why the hell are you doing anime? Etc. Etc. I've been getting a lot of shit lately, but you know, I'm trying to explain
it's quite a different.
It's different. It's a different group of guys.
So like when the first figure video game stuff, you're like, oh yeah, I've heard about you, I've seen your stuff, I've seen your stuff.
Yeah.
This is like who? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting the fucking McGregor treatment here. So I'm trying to explain everything that we know. These are resins. You know, these are highly limited painted statues. You know, these are numbered. You know, definitely check out our group, because they have no idea about our club as well. So it'll be awesome if you guys could help us out. Spread it out. Let them know that this is our second one. If they're a bit uncertain, let them know that Saitama is coming out. They'll see how we fare in that area, and obviously with each statue we're improving in a lot of areas. So
you got Jessica Cassidy say Mugen does look good. Hashtag admin privileges.
Oh yeah. They've seen it, haven't they?
I've seen it.
Yeah. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this will do well.
Much appreciated, Tobias.
What is Tobias?
He's shown polystone.de. Hey Tobias, didn't you? If I'm not mistaken, if I remember, you were up for some Nightmare. Didn't you get Nightmare? I think you got Nightmare. Let me know in the comments.
Howard V.
Anime
collectors are used to less expensive stuff. Well, I got to disagree with that. Collecting anime figurines and statues have gone up over the years, PVC wise, and
maybe they're more used to collecting smaller.
Sure,
stuff.
more collecting the smaller items, but we're trying to see if people are interested in statues.
Yeah, absolutely.
Carving a new market.
So, wanted to show you guys a little something to whet your appetite. You might have been seeing a little bit of this action and a little bit of this action. Do you know what it is, guys? Let us know in the comments. You might think it is. You might be thinking it is for Mugen, but it absolutely is not. Check it out, guys. Here we go.
Hey, marvelous statues, you ready? Make sure you guys screen grab this. For those that can't join the stream tonight, spread this news out. We will post some more information, all the information actually, on the website after the stream is done. We will post on the main page as well, the YouTube documentary, the making.
Let us know what in the comments what this is.
Yeah, this is totally new. Screen grab that first.
Now it looks like very, very short swords. I can confirm that there are 2 of these. What character is that? Let us know in the comments if you know what that is. What character has red short swords that you can imagine that has that luscious red look in it? Because I can tell you
it's not a letter opener. Right?
I can confirm that we have the. Well, does anyone know who it is?
Yeah. I've seen the comments.
Yeah, definitely. We got people getting it right. Yeah, you're absolutely right, guys. We have
Too
indeed.
easy.
We have. Taki's sword from Soul Calibur 2. Check it out, guys. She's actually around the corner. And Jesus, her butt is looking tight.
All right, calm down. Calm down.
Mate, I faced it towards Phil, and he hasn't calmed down since.
Yeah. He started sending out wrong emails.
Getting distracted.
Yeah.
She's looking great, guys. She's over there. We got it in from the factory counter samples. There's some slight tweaks we wanted to make to the eyes. But apart from that, she's looking really, really nice. And we look forward to
really
showing
hope
you more.
The line does better, pick up a lot of steam. You know, we heard you guys. You're saying, you know, how come you guys don't do enough female characters? We listened. We heard you, and yeah.
Cool.
Tacky.
And without further ado, it is time to bring out the main man of the hour. It's time to bring in.
Yeah.
Mugen. How are we gonna do this?
Well, I've got to go and get it.
I'm just trying to think. How it's gonna.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. We always do everything. So I've moved the mic behind. Okay, so we're gonna kick it off with this one, yeah? And then I'm gonna bring him in over from behind again.
Over from behind.
Yeah. As in, like, when we did Spyro, we have the bass on the ground, and then I bring him from behind. I bring him from behind. Yeah. But just make sure. Yeah, well, he actually goes like that anyways. Yeah.
I need to put something there. Right, I need to put something there.
Yes, indeed. Go for the reg. Kick off for the reg. Oi! Oh, did you guys see anything? Did you see anything? I picked it up like shit. All right, guys, here we go. It is time to show the first world premiere debut of Samurai Champloo's Mugen, and we're gonna kick it off with the bass. Here we go, guys. How's that looking?
Sweet.
Maybe take that off first. Take that arm off first, and then we can
I can go easy.
Okay. Now I'll do that. You're gonna be guiding him in from this side.
Right, then.
Here we go, guys. Just leave him on the chair or something, and come over this side. Okay, here we go. Bring it up. Now look at this. It's like an action scene. It's got some nice weight to this, guys. It's like this kind of, you know how it is in an anime. They're always in this Edo period in Japan. So this is very much of this sort of architecture of the very sort of types of villages that the team would walk around in. Mugen would be walking around in, etc., etc. So you can see how the sort of details in that kind of roofing, in these sort of Japanese style tilings. I'm sure Christine knows all about that when she's living in Japan, etc. Screen grab that. That is what it's looking like. Looking nice and tight and sweet. All the way around. Lots and lots of details for that. That nice. So you can see already it's like in the middle of a kind of like crazy kind of sort of fight scene, as you can imagine. It's got really dynamic. It's in fact probably one of our most dynamic pieces ever, I've got to say.
Yeah.
It's really dynamic,
well,
isn't it?
He's a very dynamic character.
He is.
Yeah. The rooftop.
So I am going to angle this
Down, yeah?
down. I may need to angle it up again. Is there anything that you want to be hiding on that? Okay, maybe if I try and push this back a bit.
Push well, be careful that camera doesn't fall.
Yeah, it should be okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. That's there.
Yeah?
So yeah, okay?
Yeah?
Okay? Right. Cool. Alright guys, here we go.
Looking sweet.
Looking
also.
sweet.
Ooh. Sick freaking bass. Ooh.
A little bit lower. Okay, you good for that? Make sure they've got nothing hiding over there. Indeed.
No reflections, yeah?
Just checking.
Alright.
Hiding that sheet.
Whoa, that camera.
Hey! Oh.
That was you, eh?
No, it's already been moving. It's already moving.
Just making
just
sure.
hiding anything just in case there's anything over there. Okay, guys, we're going to go around the other side and we're going to have him coming over the other side. It is the debut of him. Here we go, guys.
Steady.
I picked him up. Steady does it.
Right.
This is gonna stay in, right?
That will.
Yeah.
Just be careful with the arm, yeah?
Yeah.
Just go easy.
Go easy.
He's not like Superman.
Kinda looks like it. Alright guys, here we go.
How do you want me to do this?
Yeah, scratching.
Yeah, some scratching, some
Here we go, guys.
Some hip hop, beat bop. It's coming, guys. Get ready.
I'm going in slow.
Well, I'll let you know if.
Has it started coming yet?
Yeah. The hand is in the shot.
Yeah.
You see the. Whoa. That's quite quick. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I can see it over there.
Yeah, you can see over there. Yeah.
Yeah. Then bringing that down.
Ooh, the face. Mean.
You say he isn't Superman, but he's in a Superman pose. Look at his feet are behind him. Check that out.
Yeah.
Because of course, this is the actual pose he's in.
Seen that peg? Yeah.
Here we go, guys. I can't actually reach this shit.
What? I'll grab from here.
Yeah, you got it. You guide him in then.
Alright then.
Alright, over to you. Got him?
You want to come around?
Yeah.
Might as well let you. Yeah. Go on. You come around.
Oh, you got it. You
Yeah.
got him in. Yeah, bring him in.
Alright.
Alright, guys, check it out.
Guys.
Boom! This is our most dynamic pose ever made. Check that out. There you go. And then turn him slightly to that way. This way. Get his hand. Hold on.
I'll hold it. You sure?
Nope. Maybe you do it.
Alright, I'll do it.
You got it?
I got it.
I'll take this off first.
Alright then.
Okay. There you go.
Like a pro. There you go, guys.
Check it out, guys. 1/4 scale. Mugen in the house. Now, of course, this is...
Make sure your camera. It's not. No, there's nothing wrong with your screen, guys. Your screen's perfect. This statue's not upside down. This is how he looks. This is literally Mugen doing his breakdancing moves on top of a roof. You know, staring down, jumping down, staring down into his enemies.
I'm gonna move the camera around, okay? So
How?
Make sure that you've got like things. I won't obviously show that.
Don't show that side.
Yeah, I won't show that
What
side.
about for the reflection?
That's a very good point. I'll sort of keep it around over here then.
Or do you want me to just lift up? Do you want me to lift up the statue?
No, fuck no.
This is well prepared, isn't it? This is like well thought out. Because guys, this is very rarely we do a pose like this where it's looking down, and look at the struggle here.
Okay, cool.
Right, how do you want to do it?
No, I'm just gonna pick this up like this.
All right.
Boom! Feed it up round under here. It should be okay. Bring
Yeah.
it around under there. Yeah. So we can.
Yeah. So imagine the camera is your eye level, and you're looking up. All right. Do you want me to turn? Do you want me to turn this one like that? Staring at it, staring at you directly.
And then.
Yeah. So actually, you know, we've been having discussions, back and forth discussions about this piece, and this would look awesome on the very top shelf. You know, as though it's,
On top of your Detolf.
let's say Detolf, yeah. So imagine him jumping down towards you. Obviously, we don't want the sword poking your eye, but yeah, look at the textures on the hair, the detailing on the actual jacket, the scuff marks as though he's just been fighting. Stitching around the edges, even the textured obviously on his trousers, yeah. Definitely, we kept a balance because we explained everything in the documentary. It was like some, you know, how we went for slightly more detail, but still keeping things basic, because we don't want to go too realistic. And you know, for example, with skin, we don't want to go like adding veins and stuff like that, because it would just move away from the actual manga style, the anime style. So we kind of like find the right balance. Some areas we added textures, and some areas we kept it very 2D style.
Absolutely.
So yeah, hopefully you guys like this kind of thought thinking process.
Yeah, you're going to be going to 47 minutes worth of details on that.
So do check out that documentary because it's definitely very interesting how we went from 2D, because we explained before creating 2D anime into 3D is quite very challenging and different. So
you want to give him a spinny?
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna fix that camera there. So imagine like breakdancing move and like coming around there, coming down at you, the eyes, staring.
See, he has his symbol on the back.
Yep, symbol on the back. Look, check out this side as well. Seeing the.
It's got abs. I'll be jealous
abs.
Jealous of those abs.
Obviously, guys, this camera's not going to pick up the details very well, so make sure you check out the documentary. Yeah. You can see the tones, the stitching on the shirt, the cross stitching, and the legs.
Let us know what you think in the comments, guys. Of course, we're turning into his feet, which has like metal plating on there. Well, they're not metal, but obviously that's how it is in the anime. Because he uses his body in so much, he's so agile. His whole body is quite, lean, long, and lanky, and it's perfect for this sort of posing. It would be criminal just to have him just sitting there, standing in a museum pose. He's got to be.
Hey, Josie, don't worry. The sword might look fragile right now, but obviously that will be made in die cast. So.
So Chocks, do you want to continue on showing that it's not quite finished? Let's finish off the regular base.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the 360 there.
That's the 360.
Right, guys, the base. Do you want to have that lower there? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have it like that for now.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Regular version, guys. Let's go for it. This is the regular version head.
Just giving it away, but yes.
Hey, we're going to tell them everything, right?
Yeah, right.
Let them know ASAP. Right, what are these in my hand?
They are arrows.
Arrows! How many do I have?
5.
5. And these will be in die cast. Remember, guys, die cast arrows, and these will go in the base. I've totally forgotten where they go, but I believe they'll be there, as though,
How about that?
How about where? How about here? Oh, yeah. I can't see from there. Anyway, can you see from your side? There should be like a couple, like 2 more around here.
Think at the back over there.
I don't want my cap to not.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, you had like Tony near his leg.
Yeah, I know. I've got to be careful. So I believe there's one there, and there's one behind the base, behind the back of the base.
Yep.
I can't
so you
really
sort of see it appearing from over there.
You see
and now you guys
there.
are beginning to see a crazy, fight scene occurring here.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have like people attacking Mugen. I think it's there. Obviously, guys, we once the website goes live, all the photos will be on the website as well.
Yeah.
Much high, high res photos will be there as well. So check this out. It gives it more action, right? Gives it more.
More like he's in the scene.
Yeah,
in the
scene.
moment.
Yeah. So it's like telling a story. It's like, why the hell, people shooting arrows at him?
Well, we know if you know the anime, you know why people are shooting arrows at him.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. Die cast. The sword he's holding in his hand will be die cast, and the arrows will be die cast as well. Very dynamic.
Cool. Now let's do the exclusive version.
Yeah. Right. What's this in my hand? See it?
Sword.
Sword. What's this in my hand?
Another sword.
What's this in my hand?
Third sword.
Is that it? What's this in my hand?
4 swords.
4 swords.
Just in case you ever have to open 4 letters at once.
Yes. And guys, these are also in die cast. Damn, we're playing metal.
There will be in die cast. There right now. They're just. They will be in the future. They will be turned into die cast ones.
That's right. And this is even trickier right now because I'm doing.
Can you remember where they are?
Yeah. So like, I believe one goes there.
Yeah.
There's definitely one goes behind,
Yeah.
like so. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so
one
the,
at the front there as well, I think.
where?
Yeah, it's kind of like leaning
Right
at the
here?
Yeah.
So guys, the
Try, yeah, be careful of getting
so the arrows and the swords are interactable with the base. So you can, you can take them out, put them in
You got it?
as much as you want. Oh, I can't see from here, mate. Sorry.
Okay.
I believe there's one here as well. I think it's this one.
There you go.
I believe it's like that. Hopefully the angle's right. But guys, there'll be a 360 shot in the documentary as well as the website as well, all these images. So this is the exclusive version. 5 die-cast arrows, total 5 die-cast swords. 4 of them will be interactable with the base, and then the other die-cast sword will be in his hand.
So guys, you can really see that it now becomes part of the scene.
It goes even crazier now.
Yeah, now it's becoming really more crazy.
Yeah, so you got like other ninjas somehow can't even...
Other samurais, you
Yeah,
mean?
also, yeah, so soldiers. That's it, soldiers. Sorry,
Ninjas, you
ninjas.
said.
The ninjas. Sorry. Well, yeah, other samurais. Well, it's kind of like near that period,
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
it?
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So they either got bad aim or somehow they just can't even touch him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And to put him even more in the moment, what have we got, Chocks?
Yeah. So like I said, this is, right now his face looks really kind of like meh. Nah, you guys can't touch me. I'm still chilling here. And now this scene has become really, really intense. And obviously, when he's intense, this is what it looks like when he's intense. So there you go, guys.
Like,
Alternative expressive facial head, facial expressive expression. This is what Mugen looks like when he has no Red Bull. But no, just kidding. This is what it looks like when he's really angry. Can we see it?
Yeah, just about there. That's a good shot there.
Yeah.
Do you think you can manage to stick it on?
Yeah, I'll go try that.
Alright.
So,
Be careful when you do this.
yeah, so it's really strong magnets. So
Yeah.
So let me just have another look, a better look at that. It was like a meh. Or it's like thinking,
Maybe I need to open my mouth and do something about
yeah.
this.
It's like ah. And then straight forward. Where's that hole?
Hard to see it from that angle.
Yeah. There you go.
Slot it in. Nice.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Easy.
Great.
Look at that. Awesome. Flying down, screaming. So imagine that on top of your Detolf or something very high,
Yeah,
looking down. It looks very
it's,
sweet.
It's incredibly dynamic, I've got to say,
Yeah.
guys.
It's one of our dynamic pieces. Right? We've never done something like that.
Never.
So, I mean, look, we explain. People are worried about, is everything balanced on his one hand? But the way we explain in the documentary, the way his body arches, the center of gravity is actually quite
Focusing is directly onto his
Yeah.
hand. I'm going to shove him to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that cool for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, cool. I'm still getting booted in the face.
You between his legs.
There you go. Slightly lower that down. I think what I'll do is I'll turn him a bit like that. That's better.
Yeah.
Lower it down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
You
So
see a nice shot of the feet.
yeah. So guys, hope you if you into anime or not into anime, but looking at this piece is very dynamic. Hope you guys actually start enjoying it. If you haven't watched the anime, go ahead and watch the anime and watch it over the weekend or something. So it give you plenty of time to understand what this piece is. And when pre-order Tuesday comes, hopefully you'll join us on the day.
Absolutely, guys. So, as Chocks was saying, Tuesday is the day we will be going live. It is the first in the Samurai Champloo line. Hopefully you like what you see. Please do spread the news out. Do remember that after this Q&A finishes, we will be launching the making of documentary. Please do take the time to watch that as well. Any questions, comments, concerns in the YouTube comments or in the club or whatever it is. Obviously, we're always around to check that all out as well.
Yeah, so check out the website. The FlexiPay options will be there as well. There will be FlexiPay options there. And everything else, the dimensions, the weight, when it's going to release. I believe it should be, it's estimated to be Q2 2018. But, as always, things can change, give or take 1 or 2 months. And is that it?
No, pricing.
Everyone's asking for that, right? So
Pricing and FlexiPay plans.
right, Flexi. pay plans. Oh, should I bring up the? I might as well try and bring up. The flexi
Right
pay.
after this live stream also ends, there will be the product pictures on there. You'll be able to see all that information. You'll be able to see the product countdown for when we actually go live
Yes,
as well.
there'll be a countdown, and I believe the countdown is at 3 days and 22 hours and 48 minutes.
Boom! That's very
That's
specific.
real time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Regular edition. So regular edition, I was saying, regular edition comes with this head. Oh, there you go.
Yep,
Comes with
that's
this head with a closed mouth, and the base with 5 die-cast arrows.
Yep.
Yep. That's
Yep.
the regular edition.
Yep.
And that is at $449.99 USD.
449.99.
449.99. An exclusive version, which also comes with what I've just mentioned, the regular edition, which comes with the closed mouth expression, the normal face, with the additional head, the screaming head, and comes with, as default, the 5 die-cast arrows.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah,
5
yeah,
die-cast
sorry.
arrows, and also on the base 4 die-cast swords. And the regular and exclusive version will have this as die-cast anyway. So that comes to $449.99.
449.99 for the exclusive as well. Hopefully you guys are happy with that, and you know, we always try to do what we can in terms of get the best value for money for what we can do.
And hopefully we've come out with a good start for this line. I hope you guys are impressed with this statue. We're really having a lot of fun with these anime lines, and we definitely enjoy it. There'll be more dynamic pieces coming out soon.
Yeah.
And about the FlexiPay plans, deposits, it's always going to be a 10% deposit on the pre-order Tuesday, so we never take full payment.
Kevin
on that.
Bookbinder thought it was going to be more expensive, so we always try to keep it, the value for money. We want to always be, as reasonable as we can.
Yeah.
There was a lot of external pressures on it.
There's always going to be external pressure.
Trying to, but we're trying our best to keep the tide down.
Right. So you want to do this bit?
That's good.
So guys, so the deposit on the day would be $45.
10% non-refundable deposit.
Yep, 10% non-refundable deposit. But obviously, if we mentioned this before, if you made a mistake during the pre-order, you still have within that grace period, the 2-week grace period to reconsider again. If you have any issues, just hit up CS. And there will be 2 different plans. One will be a 4-month and one will be a 7-month. Let's talk about the 4-month one. That, I believe, would be obviously the $45 deposit, and then the rest will be $101 for those 3 months. Is that right?
4 months.
4 months.
Plus the balance.
The final payment will be the 4th month. Yeah, the final payment will be $101.99, and then plus whatever the shipping costs as well.
Yeah.
Right. And for the 7-month plan, let's repeat that. So the 4-month plan will be $45 USD deposit.
Yep.
And then $101 per month for that plan.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the 7-month one is?
7-month will be again $45 for the deposit, and then $58 per month.
$58 per month, guys.
Yeah. And then final payment
plus
for that,
shipping on top of that.
Yeah, the final payment will be the $56.99 plus the shipping of the cost to whatever your region is. Obviously, we will try and get the shipping costs done on Monday.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, if you are using any of your points, you can obviously reduce that down further as well.
So, guys, if you missed that information, don't worry. The website will be live after the stream. All that information will be under the additional information tab, and there will be a pin post in the Collectors Club where all this information will be in there as well. So I can't see anyone missing out any of the information at all.
Austin Paul is asking for a 9-month plan for anything over 400. We can look into that.
What difference does it make?
Brings the monthly payments lower.
How much lower though?
So what is it, 58 right now?
Because no, right now it's like 7 a month. Right? I've got something on my
40. Let me see. 450 minus 45 divided by 9 will be 45. it would be 45 a month for 9 months as opposed to 58 a month for 7 months.
58 and 45. Is that really? I don't know. I mean, like, guys, what do you think?
What do you think, guys?
58 and 45. Is that a big difference to change the whole system? I mean, obviously.
It's not quite changing. I mean, you can do it easily. I mean, we did it for.
But rather than doing that, we aiming to eventually we're aiming to go to that place where you can pay what you want. Do you remember that system?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say I can't pay this month, but up until I can pay a little bit more next month, so you can choose how much you want to pay.
Yeah, but we're not anywhere near that now.
Yeah, we're not anywhere there now, but
I wouldn't be teasing them with that right now.
Yeah, we have to think about that. Maybe run a few polls. You know, we'll highlight a poll and say how many months is at your right level, and say.
Alex Walker says not worth the difference in terms of the change of pricing. It's not that much difference. Lucy says big difference. Folks on a tight budget, that can mean a lot though. 7 months is okay for Howard. Lucy says prefer the lowest payment plan. Only stuff over 650 like AMI should have a more than 7 month option. Well, for things like AMI, LSB should have had a blind pre-order, to be honest with you. Should have had a, you know, that should have a 12-month plan. It's what those ones should have, over 600. Should have a 12-month plan, to be honest with you.
Right, okay.
So, you know, maybe we can default to say anything that's over, like, you know, I don't know. We'll talk about that a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll have to discuss that internally with the team.
Internally with the team.
Because it's quite a lot of work.
Not really.
Quite a lot of work.
Quite a while.
It could clash with different payment dates and stuff as well.
Well, there's that, of course.
And there's this whole thing is if because right now there's a lot of things manually, right?
Well, we need to talk with the team because whilst we can say,
these guys are never going to get a break. These guys are never going to get a break.
We need to talk to them in terms of, you know, what that means for them. Yeah.
Right. I think we've done all the information, so hopefully this will have a good positive knock-on effect. Hopefully a lot of new anime guys will start enjoying this. We've got a lot of work to do after this. Got to make sure we spread the information out, send out newsletters, save the date newsletters, spread the information out to all the anime guys, let them know, and yeah. What do you think?
Indeed, we're looking forward to, you know, we know it's a long road that we're going to have to tread on this anime path, and we're looking forward to continuing the journey. It started off with Saitama. We're starting the next step. It's going to be with, you know, Mugen, and the third step will be with Guts. The fourth step will be, you know, Jet or
Cowboy Bebop,
or
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. So excited.
So we're kind of like, you know, going in the right direction where we've done the development. We're kind of pretty much like 89% done with the development, and it's like kind of now coming out with the pre-orders for anime stuff.
Absolutely. Okay, and guys, afterwards there will be a feeding frenzy. It is currently 119 people on the stream, so there will be 119 people getting the chance to win, you know, to snag 100 F4F reward points. So make sure you hang out in the club, because within 15 minutes I will be posting a code for that. Is there anything you wanted to add, Chocks, before we wrap this up?
I believe that should be it.
Any questions for us, guys?
Yes.
You've got 3 or 4 minutes. Ian says he's got to leave. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for watching.
What else we have? Estimated shipping, please, for the USA. All that information in terms of the production Q quarter, we will be putting that into the description. You'll see that right afterwards. Nicole was saying My Hero Academia. Yeah. Giovanni's asking, will Jin also be in a rooftop base? Yeah, it will be similar in design. So they look really cool next to each other.
Thank you, Marvelous Statue. Thank you for sharing this. Look forward to the video review of the week.
Cool. Make sure, but you know, very soon we'll be posting the making of documentary, so you can also snag some pictures from that. and the website will go live right afterwards as
Yeah.
well, so you can snag some nice pictures for when you share out the information on that.
So so ignore not ignore. At the top of the page we'll say pre-order starts on Tuesday, 15th of August 2017. This item is not sold out because the pre-order is not open yet. So, but all the information will be there. They're making a documentary video. Make sure you copy the URL link, refer that to your friends, share that out. So the earlier these links are shared out, the higher the chance of you guys actually, people clicking onto your link as well. So yeah, doesn't matter if you how do I put it? No, ignore that last bit. What I'm gonna say, it doesn't matter, but it does matter. And yeah, what other information can I give out?
Hey, Austin Paul, no, we're going for,
What's the question?
like, it's like soldiers after him, and there's kind of like military issue for the swords.
Hey Lucy, the can comparison that will be in the video as well. I can't remember how many cans we used. Was it 6? Near enough, isn't it?
Was it 5.5?
Could be. But check out the video.
Yeah.
It's in the video. Same as well. The dimensions are in the video as well, Michelle.
Yeah, we'll have the dimensions in there as well.
Yep.
Yep, documentary video will come with all that information there. Okay, guys, that is a wrap. We will be back at it again on Tuesday for Mugen's launch, and hopefully we will have you guys come and join us for that. And that, Chocks, is another one.
Awesome.
So remember, guys, there will be the Feeding Frenzy and the documentary and the product pictures all in the next sort of 15 to 20 minutes. We're still going to be hanging out in the club afterwards as well. There is a lot of work for us to be doing behind the scenes.
Yep. Please make sure to check out the main page because there will be a chance to win 1,000 points, reward points. We're going to make that post. So make sure you make sure you give us a like, give us a comment. Share the post out so a lot of people will know. Have plenty of chances to win reward points every time we do a preview Friday, and there will be another chance to win the actual statue on Tuesday as well. And the regular stuff. If always remember Friday and a Tuesday.
Absolutely, guys. Yeah. Okay, guys, and that is it. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Chuckles.
F4F is love.
F4F is life.
And then hold on, you need to always get this bit ready.
And then hold on.
Peace.
Peace.
See you in the club, guys.
Laters.